Hi friends, welcome to the channel. This is your Govindraj. Thank you very much for watching my previous videos. Today, let me give you an update about the Government of India's recent initiative, which is related to Employees Enrolment Campaign 2025. This is related to the enrollment for Provident Fund compliances. It is the biggest opportunity for employers to save the damages and employees contribution for the past period, especially from 2017 to 2025 end of October. So recently the amendment to PF scheme 1952 has been made possible, and it is also gazette notified. And with regard to this scheme, let me tell you the highlights which will be important for you for the compliance point of view. Now I'm going to tell you about the scheme duration and applicability. See, this Employees Enrolment Campaign 2025, it will come into force on the first day of November 2025 and will also operate until 30th day of April 2026. And this is applicable to already covered establishment and also not covered or new establishment. A new or not covered establishment can actually apply for the fresh coverage and also enroll employees, and if it is an already covered establishment, they can enroll employees who have not been covered under the scheme for any reason. And this applicability of this scheme is only for the employees who joined the establishment between the first day of July 2017 and the 31st day of October 2025. In 2017, the similar scheme was also launched. So therefore, this scheme is available from the first day of July 2017, and the employees have to be alive and employed as of the date of declaration. These people can only be enrolled, and this is not applicable to the cases for the period prior to the first day of July 2017, as I have already explained. Now let me take you through the scheme benefits in nutshell. Now, once the declaration is made, the compliance under the statute starts from the date of declaration if the employee's share of contribution is not deducted and kept with the employer. And if the declaration is made, employer can only pay only the employer's share for the period of declaration. It can be from 2017 or nearest period, provided the employee's share has not been deducted and kept with the employer for the declared period. And employer is also required to pay interest under section 7q. If you look at section 7q of EPF and Miscellaneous Provisions Act, this is 12% on the contributions due. So therefore, the employer is required to pay this interest for the contribution due along with the administrative charges as applicable. The beauty of this scheme is there are no damages are applicable for this period for non-compliance, but only the notional damages of rupees 100 on a lump sum basis has to be paid at the time of making contribution. And if any employee has left the organization before the declaration, there will not be any action taken on the employer. In a nutshell, the employer is required to pay the contributions for the period from the date of declaration, that means from the date of joining of the employee to the date of declaration and further period, and is also required to pay the interest at 12%. These are only the two contributions is required to pay, and employees contributions are not required to be paid if the employer has not deducted and kept with him. So therefore, this is the benefit, and more particularly the damages are not required to be paid. If you look at PF schemes and other schemes, the EPFO has got the possibility to levy damages up to 25% of the amount due. So therefore, this is a possibility for the employers who have not taken the action for compliance under EPF and Miscellaneous Provisions Act to save the costs of employees' contributions and also the damages. It's a very good and big opportunity for such employers. Now, how do we do mode of declaration? And the declaration under the Employees Enrolment Campaign 2025 to be made through an online facility which will get provided by the Employees Provident Fund organization, and this online facility is still not activated by the EPFO. I have checked the EPFO portal and also the employer logins, but it is still not activated, and I am sure in the days ahead the EPFO is going to get activated. And employer is required to ensure that this UAN is generated using the Umang application app, and also make payment of their contributions through an electronic challan come written. So this online utility also will provide the possibility for this facility also, and is required to make contributions, payment of contribution, and I have already told you that one time damages of 100 rupees. So in the scheme guidelines, whether this 100 rupees is for 1 year or something like that, it is not clear, but according to my interpretation, it is only 100 rupees one time lump sum damages, not more than that. So that is the interpretation, but however some clarification may come from the EPFO going ahead. Now let me tell you also whether this scheme is applicable for pending enquiry cases. You know that under section 7A of EPF and Miscellaneous Provisions Act, the EPFO can initiate enquiries to recover the dues from the employer. Now this scheme is also applicable to enquiries under section 7A of Act, or under paragraph 26B of the scheme, or under paragraph 8 of the Employees Pension Scheme 1995. In such cases, the benefits are confined to limiting the damages to the extent of notional damages, and also this scheme is not applicable to the cases of assessments already concluded under section 7A of the Act or other paragraphs of the independent schemes of pension and EPF schemes. So therefore this is also applicable to the current pending enquiries, but the benefits are only confined to limiting the damages to the extent of notional damages, which I have already told you, 100 rupees lump sum damage. Now whether when you enroll these employees newly, the past employees, whether the scheme is applicable to Pradhan Mantri Viksit Bharat Rojgar Yojna, whether the benefits are available to these newly declared employees. The answer to this is yes. Employer is eligible to avail the benefits of Pradhan Mantri Viksit Bharat Rojgar Yojana with respect to newly declared employees, but however the terms and conditions of PM Viksit Bharat Rojgar Yojana are going to be applicable. On this PM Viksit Bharat Rojgar Yojana, there are already videos are available in the channel, so you can go and watch these videos for more information. Thank you very much friends for watching this video, and I am sure this video has given you the brief, the details of the scheme in nutshell, and there is a detailed scheme guidelines are notified by the government of India. You can also read for further information. I will give you the links of this scheme details in the description box. Thank you very much for watching this video. Please do share and also like this video, and I'm going to see you with the new videos in the future friends. Until then, I'm going to sign off. See you soon friends.